Okay, so going back to the story, how you became homeless.
Well, this seems to have been, I think it was possibly started off by the trustees of my father's will. The landlord was trying to push up the rent. The place had a lot to be desired. We had about 5 rat infestations within less than 7 years.
Wow. Okay.
We also had a very objectionable alcoholic neighbour. Who was continually harassing us. The landlord knew her, but would he do anything to tell her to lay off? No.
No. Does the government help you, like now, right now? Does the government help you in any ways at all, like in terms of benefits? I don't know, something
Well,
that...
I'm supposed to be entitled to a pension.
Okay.
In 2008. What happened then was that one of the trustees, using the power of attorney, which I'd completely forgotten about, that he'd been granted, diverted my pension into another account, plus the cold weather payments. It took quite a bit of pushing to get my pension back. To wit, I sent a declaration to a one solicitor saying that I hereby revoked it. It was the declaration was witnessed by my friend Annette. I then sent a copy of that with a fresh declaration to the DWP.
Okay.
Now that declaration should have reached the trust.
Okay, so right now you don't get any help from the government?
Well, I do get a pension of sorts, but it's hardly enough to cover expenses.
Okay. Now, again, do you have any family around? Like, any sons? Have you been married before?
Indeed, I was with a woman for a 20-year marriage.
Wow, 20 years.
Her name is Sheila. In fact, she was my first girlfriend.
Wow, okay.
I met her when I was nearly 19, and I didn't realise until after I'd asked her to marry me that she was 8 years older than me.
Wow.
Not that worried me, actually.
Have you got any children?
One son, Andrew, also known as Andy.
Andy.
Funnily enough, I actually introduced him to a lady. Lady by the name of Sylvia, who was about 7 years older than him. And as far as I know, they're still together.
Well, now do you still have contacts with them, or?
I haven't. Now I've got email facilities through my Samsung. I've sent him an email, but as far as I know, there hasn't been a reply.
Okay, so...
knowing Andy, he's had a couple of mobiles, and on both networks he got cut off.
Okay. How about your wife?
My wife, my ex-wife.
Oh, your ex-wife, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, as far as I can make out, she was in a bit of a bizarre relationship with a fat woman.
Oh, that's unfortunate to hear.
Yes. Which broke up in about 96, 97-ish. After the other woman had met a man on the internet and suddenly decided that it was dangerously close to the critical time on the biological clock and pushed off to America to get married.
Oh, wow. Now, you know the riots that happened in UK
Yes.
a few weeks ago.
Oh, indeed.
What do you make of them? Why do you think it happened?
Well, I don't think it's going to be solved
Are you okay?
I'm okay,
Alright,
yes.
cool.
As far as I can make out, I could hardly say there was organised crime behind it. The whole thing seemed to be a complete shambles from beginning to end.
Okay.
It just seemed as if enough people got contacted on the social networks with the message, come on in and help yourselves.
So don't you think it had anything to do with the government, or like, you know, people were unhappy with it
I think so, yes.
because of the economical situation,
The
credit
economic
crunch?
situation, credit crunch, it was
Yeah,
probably a spontaneous kick against that.
the increase of tax, cut
Yes.
some benefits.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, it was really nice talking to you.
Yes.
And yeah, hopefully we'll do something about this.
I mean, the thing is, at the moment, I'm working on a science fiction novel.
Wow.
Looking into an idea of doing a second degree and possibly doing some artwork.
Well, how
and
old are you?
music. I'm 67, I'll be 68 in December.
Well, the courage you have is actually amazing. Really, it's
Yes.
amazing, amazing.
But the other thing is, I want to see my closest friend. I refer to as my Shakti, which is a bit stronger than just a friend.
Okay.
I want to see her all right, and at the moment she's not under very satisfactory conditions for living.
Anyways, okay.
Okay?